this moving, keep it against the handbrake pad.
My ramps are going here like that. How Gucci is this for a compressor? I have got to say, it is immaculate.
You just wee everywhere, yeah. with gay abandon.
Yeah, with gay abandon. When did you start?
Yeah.
It does sound horrific.
Good afternoon.
Davey La, you alright?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Weekend of it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah. We just is that all we're adding to it?
Yes.
Right. So we have got a Lamborghini with a noisy ass and overheating. But I'll tell you a story. It's not actually overheating. So when you use cheap OBD scanners and it goes reset service light, it goes through a load of adaptation channels in the dash and zeros them. Well, there's an adaptation channel in a Hurricane dash that is coolant temp gauge offset, and it's basically to make sure that when it's 90 degrees in the engine, it's 90 degrees on the dash, and you can set the drift on the sensor. And it's been zeroed, so when you drive along, Scotty absolutely papped himself because it went to 130 degrees.
Oh.
Because the gauge reads wrong, basically. So
yeah.
We've got to fix that. So we fixed the overheating problem, and then we've got this noise.
This moving, keep it against the handbrake pad, which you act. The actual piston suspension.
I wonder whether that is the wheel, either that or the wheel bearing's gone and it's the wheel bearing floating. Where's my scope of Steffings? To put a warp in a disc is mental in a carbon ceramic.
No, I think the nuts.
Oh, well, we can try it,
Because
but didn't you like me?
Ferrari stuff, the nuts. Yeah, I didn't know because obviously they're bolted, didn't they?
Yeah.
I didn't know
If the bolts are, well, we can check them, yeah. Go on then, Matt. Yeah. It does sound horrific. I mean, we're either getting transfer. Right, stop a minute, Matt. You're in neutral, yeah?
it's going to be hot, mate.
You want it neutral, yeah?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's no play there.
No, because that was my gut feeling, because it's kind of a floating.
Disc.
Yeah.
Well, what I'd say then is, back them all off. Or make sure they're all tight.
Make sure they're all tight,
Yeah.
Watch, because they might snap.
Yeah, I know, that's the...
Well, I think if we just make sure they're tight at the minute, and after that then, the next bit's got to be a wheel bearing over a 2.5 grand disc, innit?
I'll let you make the call on that, mate.
I've heard it a lot of times where brake dust has got behind the face.
Yeah, well, the next thing is to, the next stage now is to strip it, take the disc and the calipers off, and then to drive it again and see if it's still making a noise. But it's floating for one, isn't it? It's doing that.
Yeah, you can see it. Like you say, it's either... Well, the only thing that can cause that is, like you say, wheel bearing.
Or the disc to the hub. Yeah. Say hello, Scott. This is Scott.
Hi.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So, all settled in, bud?
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah.
Slow and steady, but we're getting there.
Lovely job. So, just tell us a quick bit of background about where you were before and what your...
Yeah, so my background's been Ferrari. So I was at a Ferrari main dealer for 19 years.
Wow, long time.
Yeah, so I originally started as an apprentice when I left school.
Yeah, we're melting today, aren't we, by the way?
Yeah, we are. And yeah, worked my way up and worked my way through, and then ended up becoming a master tech. Yeah, experiencing a lot of things.
I can imagine, yeah.
From Ferrari challenge racing to hypercars in
Yeah.
the case of Ferrari.
And everything in between, I guess.
Yeah, everything in between.
Yeah.
So, yeah, always a different challenge, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Happy days.
A long time with Ferrari.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then now start a different chapter.
Yep.
Lamborghini, and hopefully we can get a few Ferraris in.
Happy days. Good stuff. All right, bud, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
See you in a bit. So we're in the new unit.
We are.
Ripping it up.
Yeah, I put floor protector down. So basically, we've had this done. So builders were in Saturday,
We have smooth
and they have plastered the walls.
plastered the walls.
Will be when it's done. Just hemorrhaging money on a bloody thing in a minute. Yeah.
Because that was the issue down there, wasn't it?
Yeah, just where they had no wall essentially to, so the flooring is, it's called cap and moulding or something. So it literally, it comes up in the corner,
Yeah.
it becomes a skirting.
So you can basically just wee everywhere with gay abandon.
Yeah, with gay abandon. You could do gay wheeze.
Yes.
So,
It's a nice job.
and then paint off the wall.
So this is going to be your executive throne room.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have my own toilet. And then, this is another one.
Yes.
So, I'll have to leave the doors open today now, try to get some air through it.
Yeah.
Because it was like, that was done Saturday.
I had to do that this morning.
What, leave the doors
I had
open?
curry last night.
Oh, did you? Bloody curry. Fish and chips.
Right.
Oh, door stay open.
No.
Not much else has happened in here. I've pulled the pipes. So this is the weird thing, right? I'll regale you. Right. So this is the mains. That's the main water in, right?
Yeah.
That's the main water in.
Yeah.
So that came in, split to this sink, split to this toilet, went up through the ceiling, around the corner, then it dropped in here, did this sink, through that wall, and did the dishwasher and the sinks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But what it also did then is it teed off, it went up through that wall as well into the hot water. There's like an electric hot water heater.
Yeah.
Electric hot water heater. Yeah, sounds right in my head. Tell me if I'm wrong. Up in the top, and then that tees off, comes down a different way, went into that sink, went into this sink, and then went through the wall over here. And I was like, I don't like that. So I've torn it all out. So I've essentially, that's why I haven't put the dishwasher back in. That's the mains in there. And then I've got to basically re-pipe both sinks, and the dishwasher, but obviously the cupboard's in the way, so we need to take the cupboard out. But I don't know whether that hot water heater thing is the best thing, because there's no gas here. Well, there is, but it's over that way, so I don't want gas. So I don't know whether to leave that heater up there or change it for something else, but I don't know. But it's like an electric boiler tank thing. But it can't be the most efficient thing in the world.
You wouldn't have thought so, no.
No. So yeah, that's about it really. That was so I've pulled all the pipes out and they've replastered it, and then.
Are those tiles new, or were they there?
No, they were always there. They're just
look
grey
okay.
now, yeah. So we just got to finish a little bit of purple in, and then yeah, we're good. But it's dust.
Yes.
This is what's killing me now. You can't get out that way because I blocked it.
Okay.
But you can get out this way.
So we shall go this way.
So it's, yeah, obviously where everybody's drilled, there's piles of dust. And then of course you walk in it and you just walk it everywhere.
Yeah.
So my ramps are going here like that. So not quite the Ferrari angle, a little bit shallower, but like the Lambo angle. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 like that.
Yeah.
because I can't put them in. The Skyline and the R8 are in right this side. That's a bit too flat, but you can see where we've marked the bolt holes here. So that's going to be a ramp leg.
Okay, yeah.
This here will be ramp leg.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can see the angle the cars are at.
Yeah.
And you can drive straight in and drive straight on that ramp. But if I try to do it the same that way, if you think this is the center line of the building and the back end of the car is like that far off the center line,
Yep.
then it wouldn't work that side. So
You
what
can't
we've
have
had,
a mirror image.
I can't have them not mirror. So what we've had to do, look, is make them shallower.
Yep.
So the angle's a lot different. We measured it all out. So then essentially the lads can have their toolboxes like here
Yes.
and then just drive straight on. But this is now the next battle. Is the dust.
The dust.
Is literally to come in here and you can see in places, yeah, like where they've drilled the wall and it's fallen into the brickwork and like here. So we just need to, I need an airline to blow it all off.
Yes.
Is what I need. Which leads me on to this. How Gucci is this for a compressor?
Very posh.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got buttons and everything down. And a dial. And look, it's CNC mode.
Nice.
I don't know whether it is, but should I have a look what's inside?
Got your big key.
Warranty void. Whoa!
Oh.
Hey, the one over the other side don't look like that much.
No. That is pretty posh.
So that's the compressor and then that's the dryer. Because you want dry air, you don't want wet air.
Wet air's no good. especially
Wet air's
in your
no
pants.
good. Don't know what goes in there. That key can live there. So that is all right.
So that's your first piece of machinery fitted.
It is. It doesn't work, but it's fitted.
And we have a smattering of cars in here. Mm-hmm. What's the deal with the R32? Is that yours or is that
no,
John's?
that is Tom's. We look after his RS6, and then this is running a little bit rough. So he's asked us if we would look at it, but it's been sat out for a while, and I have got to say, it is immaculate.
Mate, I loved these back in the day.
It is
I
immaculate.
drove one of these with HPA twin turbos.
Okay, yeah.
It was running about, it was only just over 400 brake.
Yeah.
But it absolutely flew and it sounded insane. Oh! So I used to have a Mark IV Golf GTI black 3-door.
Yeah.
And I'd got the R32 front bumper on that, R32 rear.
Does look cool. Does look cool.
Considering how kind of,
Old they are now. 20 years old, mate.
but also how, you know, the Mark IV Golf wasn't received very well and the GTIs weren't that quick.
No,
This one was next level.
Yeah, I suppose it's hard, isn't it? Because by all standards now, it's not fast.
No.
Like, to be fair, you could get more out of the 1.8 GTI than you could out of these.
Yeah, yeah. But the sound of these
But
is something else.
See, I always liked they did a Toledo V5. Do you remember the V5 motors they put?
Yeah.
In them?
Now that
Was that in a Bora? They put them in the Boras as well, didn't they? But
Toledo, you don't see those anymore.
no. Because I always wanted a Toledo Sport.
Yeah.
Which was basically the Leon 1.8 with Leon Cupra,
Yeah.
but in a Toledo, so it had the arse.
Yeah. Because the Cooper R was the one with the Brembos and the
The
nice seats
Cupra R
and
was a
everything, wasn't it?
225 BAM engine. Yeah, so you had the AUQ was in the, oh, here we go now, because obviously I was a MAHA for Seat.
Yeah.
So an AUQ was a Cupra, and that was a 180 brake Seat Leon. Then the Cupra R, the early one was an AMK, and then it was a BAM engine, which had the two intercoolers and a crossover pipe at the bottom.
I went on the press launch for that
yeah.
in Birmingham.
And that had Recaro seats, Brembo brakes,
Yeah.
6-speed box.
The bigger wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of them.
I used to really like
them.
those.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them.
You get them in a really nice yellow as well.
Yeah. If you've been on the channel long enough, you've seen my ones of those, because I've had a few over the years. But I always wanted a Seat Ibiza GTI.
Right, okay.
which had the 16 valve Mark II engine in it. Because the Seat Ibiza Cupra had the 1.8 20 valve in it.
Yeah.
I don't want that one. I want the 16.
old
I want
school.
a 16 valve, yeah. But I can't find it. That was the old 6L chassis. So
They're rare now.
can't find them. A Toledo Sport, I'll have one of those, can't find them. Or, what was it called? It was the Ibiza, or what was the saloon version? It wasn't the Toledo, it was the Cordoba!
Yes! You can relax now.
I remembered.
Seat Cordoba.
Look closer. It's like Lion King all over again. Yeah, I always liked them. They did a 16 valve version of that.
Look at that
Twin
interior
cam
though,
in it.
dude.
Mate, Koenig seats.
Look. I love these seats. You can keep your Recaros and things.
This,
Look at
you
that.
gotta be fair. Like, if you rocked up to McDonald's back in the day in one of these, you were a cruise kiddie, wouldn't you? Although, Tom, I have got to say, mate, you are lacking in your sub department. That is.
Look at that. Cheeky little JL.
Just need a 138 track now, don't we? Or my phone to ring.
Yeah, obviously. That's
Who
it.
is ringing's me? I can wait. Bum, 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 bum,
No
bum,
false
bum,
floor,
bum,
no power
bum,
cap,
bum, 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 bum,
no
bum,
ampage.
bum. No, I know, power caps always make me laugh.
Let's have a look at the engine then.
He's got a factory fuse, mind. It's clean, isn't it?
It is immaculate.
They ain't 20s, they's teens.
53
Yeah.
plate.
But I keep them real clean though. Yeah, mate, 20 years old, 21 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Mark V didn't hit the spot as much.
No.
Although I did like that. I drove one of those to Austria once. and-
5 never gets you off as much as 6, does it?
Hey.
Yeah, so I think it's just been sat out for a little while, so it just runs a little bit lumpy. If I'm honest, it's probably fuel.
Yep.
It's probably been sat around and the fuel's just not nice. So we'll service it top to bottom, front to back, change the plugs, change the fuel filter, drain the tank, put some fresh V-Power in.
Yep.
V-Power is like the fuel version of Vajazzle.
Nice. V-Power.
V-Power. Comes with little jewels and everything. Yeah, and give it a bloody good check over, although I can't imagine we will find a thing wrong with it. I'm not going to sit in it because, like I said, the floor's dusty, so when you get in and out, you leave dust prints. But that is bloody clean mush.
Yeah.
It's mint, isn't it?
You don't see Mark IV Golfs like this at all.
And both sides of the ashtray work. Dav, you never... Look, because it's a cantilever ashtray.
Yep. That always breaks.
Boop!
Yep.
That works.
Because people put their foot on it in the back. Oh, hello.
So we have to get under there, fuel tanks.
Oh, yeah.
Under there.
But this started the R, didn't it? You know, people in their Mark 7 and Mark 8 Golf Rs now, this was what started it.
Yeah, and like I don't like the new stuff.
No, there's something about this.
I mean, they did cock up. The 5 is the worst. Mark 5 is the worst. Do you not think?
I mean, I like the 5.
Did you?
But I think this was...
You would though, Judas. Yeah, I never liked the 5.
This was my favourite.
The 2's better than, it is controversial, 2's better than a 1. 2's my favourite.
Yeah? What, an oak green big bumper. Hang on, somebody over here has an opinion.
Who's mouthing off behind me?
Come over here.
Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm Nathan, and I'm from Purton, which is near Swindon.
Yes. Bassett.
Oh, look at it.
I did go to Bassett School as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
God. I won't say what I'm going to say. What'd you do here?
I don't really know yet.
Bring keys to me
Yeah.
when I set alarms off, mainly.
Yeah, get
I
shouted
don't really
at.
know yet.
Yeah, I get shouted at, I get abused.
Joke's on you, you signed contract.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to speak to HR, but that's not going to go well, is it?
No, not for you, mate. I shag HR, so
There we go then.
you're in trouble.
Got Dave in HR.
Yeah, Dave in HR. Sorry, Kate.
You're in trouble now.
Yep. So this is Nathan, and he deals with all the things.
All the
things.
things that distract you from doing your important
All
things.
my things. Yep. You seem to be enjoying it. What's
Yeah,
this
I
now?
like it.
Second week? Third week?
Third?
Third? Fourth? When did you start?
Yeah.
When did you start?
Yeah. Yeah, Scott, this is the start of Scotty's second week.
Yeah, so it's got me to start of my 4th week.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Maths
Cool.
is not our strong point, evidently.
No, absolutely not.
Celebrate your 4-week anniversary.
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah. What is it? It's like when druggies are clean and they count their days and that.
Well, hang on.
I'm on 64 days.
Definitely comparable.
Yeah, I like it.
Good.
Right,
Let's
what
get
else?
one.
Yeah.
I was thinking next vehicle to purchase,
Step a little bit closer so the mic can
next
pick you up.
vehicle you should purchase is a helicopter.
Someone sent me a jet engine the other day. I mean, I don't know who you think I am, if I'm
A
honest.
jet engine could only end well.
It could only end well.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
feel that's a
know.
great idea.
I've always avoided engine swaps, but a jet engine swap I'd definitely avoid. Why a helicopter? I think you
Convenient.
have to have some licenses for those.
No, because by the time you're in the air, the police aren't going to get you. They're on the ground, aren't they? So
I do like your looseness, if
I
I'm
like
honest.
this. Yeah.
Although he is a drifter, so that explains everything.
more cultured is the word.
What, a cultured drifter?
No, just cultured in general.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
What drift mobile of choice do you
Is this
compete
like
in?
Mitch, where you tell everyone you're drifting, but actually you're crashing?
No, I get crashed into.
All right, okay.
If you want, I can send you the video of me being crashed into to add into it.
Do that, I'll drop it in.
That's my friend Clive's fault. He crashed into me.
Did he?
In his little dainty MX-5.
In his dainty. It's like a delicate slipper.
Yeah. But yes, I drive a 1999 Toyota Chaser.
Nice.
Insert photo here. Somewhere.
Yes.
I'd rather we didn't, if I'm honest. What have you got in it? 1JZ.
Yeah, 1J. Factory manual, Tourer V. The one that
God,
everyone
when they
wants.
get all geeky about it, you're just like, 50% of a 2JZ, which means it's twice.
Better.
That's going to set. What is the best Jap engine? That's an interesting question.
That
Best
is a great
Jap engine.
question.
I would probably go 2JZ. Everyone's going to go RBs, but there's too many RBs.
So I don't think there's not enough RBs.
Oh, I'm ringing
There's
now.
not enough phones ringing.
Yeah, it's 2JZ.
I
Can't
think
say
that's-
Z.
I feel like there's more 2Js than there is RBs.
Well, no, there's just a 2J, isn't there? But you get an RB26, an RB25.
You can get like a Frankenstein RB. You can
Yeah,
mix and
yeah.
match loads of bits of them. You can get a 1.5J. That's good.
Or the twin cams out of the old 70s and 80s. Japster.
8086s.
Yeah.
4GEs. I
Yeah.
think they are. They're cool.
No,
They're-
two TGs, two GEs.
What's a
Like what's
4G?
in the... Oh, I don't know, mate. See what I mean?
Them
Too
on
many
throttle
engines.
bodies.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It ain't a BD though, is it? Or DFX. Now just... Or DFE.
We're just saying letters
Yeah,
now.
that's the best engine ever made, that is. Or a YB. Oh, God, I said Ford engines.
Oh,
They're Cosworth engines, they ain't Ford engines. Fords only build diesels.
You love a diesel, don't you? I told someone you mapped that diesel the other day.
Nope. Nope. Ryan, that's on you, lad. We send them to you.
right.
Yeah,
Right then.
I do. I literally send every diesel to Darkside. Ring Darkside,
Yeah.
knowing damn well Darkside don't answer their phones. Here is Ryan's number.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd never talk to me again. No. Yeah. Why come to me to have your diesel tuned when they're the best in the country at doing it?
Why have a diesel tune?
I thought you were going to say, why come to us then? I was just about to say, Nathan, we need a chat.
Yeah, probation's failed. See you later.
Yeah, thanks so much for your time. Off you go. Yeah, so
Lovely.
that one's ready to go. That one's ready to go. The Ferrari's had the loom taken out of it, so Steve's measuring up for that. But I don't know whether you said in the last video, we're trying to figure out the crank cam issue.
You mentioned that, yeah.
Obviously, we know about this one.
Yeah.
The silver one's ready to go. We've just got to swap the oil filter on the twin turbo Lambo, but that's ready to go because it's got a special filter relocate, so it's in the arch. Yeah. Super leg in for a service.
Very nice.
5.2 super leg as well.
You like these, don't you?
Yeah, it's nice. So we've literally done everything. Mitch is just about to put the covers back on. I think he had an oil, it squirted at you, didn't it?
It's a hot drain.
Ah, right, okay, so it just hit the
bottom of the drain.
yeah, and went everywhere.
It's gushed.
yeah, everything. All the fluids, all the plugs, air filters, fuel filter. Yeah. And then I think just have a little look into an engine fault in it.
Cool. And then there was, what was the issue with the Hurricane? We were looking at earlier.
The noise is wheel bearing. So Scott's put a wheel, actually, has he thrown it out? There you go, have that.
Ew.
All broken up.
Not happy.
No, so wheel bearing falling to bits.
Wow.
Yeah, so put a new wheel bearing in this morning.
Yep.
Job's a good one.
Happy days.
Look, I mean, you can see that, it's a sealed unit, and how
Yeah.
bad it is.
Is that common on these?
Do you know what, mate? Like, no, to be fair.
Right.
Never really. I can't remember doing one. Not, the only time we've done one is when we've had engine and gearbox out of one and it's been sat outside with no drive shafts in for a while.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, not like that. Very strange. But it's fixed.
Job done.
Job's jobbed.
Right.
Anything else?
I don't
Any other
think
business?
There is any other business. No.
No, I think that's about it.
Looking forward to having a week off, bud.
Yeah. I am actually. I'm looking forward to having a week off. If I actually wind down. I'm not taking my laptop. So yeah, it's a bit mad at the minute as well, because I'm off for a week and then we're booking for we're always booking about a month in advance. But the problem is now, because we go to Spa at the end of September, we miss out 10 days.
Yeah.
So we're actually booking for the start of October.
Yeah.
So right now, if you rung me, it's 12th of August, yeah, I'm booking for about 6 weeks away. So I am really sorry about that, because I have had some people give me a bit of shit about it, but yeah, it's not a lot I can do about it. This is the whole point of this place, to try and get through stuff quicker, but yeah, it's all right, we'll be fine. Right, back over the other side and get on with some work then, shall we?
Let's do it.
Thanks for watching, smash the buttons, and let me know what I did wrong.
Oh.